everybody. Here we go. It's that time again. Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious, hot, sticky downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. Streaming at WMNHradio.org and on the Facebook on the Matt Connarton Unleashed Facebook page. Of course, you can also go to mattconnerton.com for all your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, etc., etc. And hello to our friends at Raw Talk Online. It is Thursday, June 10, 2021, and I'm not alone, my friends. There he is at the news desk. Sun's out, guns out. He's showing off the guns. There he is, our entertainment reporter, Eazy-G, Eric Cagney.
Yes, hello, everybody. I got a question. I never heard that egg song. Another new one?
Yeah, a couple new egg songs I found for you, Eazy-G. First, we opened today's show with Never Trust a Man with Egg on His Face by Adam Ant. You remember Adam Ant?
Yeah, is he still alive?
Yes, he is. He is still alive. And the next time that you're here for your entertainment report, he's going to be here with us in studio as well, performing that live for you.
Oh,
try not to cry.
I think that's April Fool's.
No. He's going to be, he wants me to pay for his airfare to get here, which that is a point of contention between us. So we'll see. And then I also played Egg on My Face by James and the Fridge Doors.
Never heard of him.
Well, you've heard of him now. Did you like that song? It had kind of a nice groove, that egg on my face.
It must be a ton. Yeah, it must be a ton of those egg songs, huh?
Oh, there's quite a few, Eazy-G. There's quite a few songs about egg on your face.
I like the one where it says you got egg and you got like tomato and
yes,
the whole,
bacon.
That's a good one you played.
All those things on your face. Can you imagine though what would happen to your face if you had all that food on it? What's that?
We got the Hopknot mug.
Oh, the Hopknot mug. Yes, thank you, Eazy-G. Good looking out, as the young people say. Yeah, so Eazy-G, our entertainment reporter, is here. He'll be coming up at 4:30 We'll be doing an entertainment report for us. But yes, he very assiduously remembered the Hopknot mug. Of course, the Hopknot, our wonderful sponsor in the Brady Sullivan at 1000 Elm Street, right across the street. Trivia tonight is apparently is off for some reason. Eazy-G, you mentioned that when you got here.
Yeah, it's on the Facebook, yep.
Yes. So no trivia tonight, but still, by all means, go there and enjoy a delicious gourmet pretzel. They have craft beer. They have wine. Friday nights, they have Grant Lampton playing there live. He's doing a residency there every Friday night from 7 to 9 p.m. They've got Sunday brunch. They have a big weekend planned for Juneteenth, which is, wow, that's coming right up. That's next weekend. So they've got a lot going on there. Great food, great service, and a wonderful family that owns and operates it. And we're so very honored and privileged to have them as a sponsor of this program and of WMNH 95.3. So please visit the Hopknot. And if you want to keep up with everything that they've got going on, they've got all kinds of events happening. Make sure you follow them on social media. The Hopknot, Manchester, New Hampshire, and you can keep up on everything that they're doing. Like I said, Eazy-G is here to do his entertainment report, and if you would like to call us, you can, 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476, tweet me at Matt Connarton, or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com. And Easy, I have to ask you, did you enjoy the wonderful bread that Jenny made for you?
Yeah, I did. I probably ate too much of it, probably.
You ate too much of it. I also have that problem because it is very, very good.
It's gone now. Very sticky.
It's already gone? You already ate the whole thing?
I did.
Well, that's all. She'll be very glad to hear that you enjoyed it so much.
I did.
She's in the chat room, and I'm sure is very pleased to hear that. Yes. She presented you the loaf at the Relay for Life.
Yes.
On Saturday.
That was the beginning of the heat wave.
In Concord. I don't know if it was the beginning, but it was early. It was a very, very humid, sticky day. Very hot.
Oh, yes. I think it did hit 90 because we had a 5-day heat wave here in New Hampshire. So.
Yes.
It's very unusual. We probably had seven 790s already.
Jeepers.
I know.
I hope you're not concerned, though, Eazy-G. My Republican friends have assured me that global warming is not real, or climate change.
Yeah.
It's all a hoax. So there's nothing to worry about. I see the panic and concern in your eyes.
Yes.
So, by the way, Christian LaCoss is in the chat room. He mentions that he'll be joining us shortly as well.
Boy.
He is enjoying some delicious pizza. What was that a sarcastic oh boy there, Eazy-G? You don't sound genuinely excited.
I just said, oh boy.
I hope you're not beefing.
No,
you and Kristen aren't beefing, are you?
No, I just said, oh boy, oh boy.
Okay, I thought maybe y'all had
I'm
beef.
excited.
Y'all was beefing. Yeah, you're
I'm
excited.
excited.
You're excited. Okay.
They're looking at that door.
Wow. Well, okay. Wow, you're really excited. Boy, I had no idea that he was that exciting to you.
What pizza joint is he at?
You probably couldn't stand up right now if you wanted to. I don't know. He might be. Perhaps he's downstairs at Cesario's.
Very well could be.
Yes. Let's see. Let's say hello to everybody in the Facebook live chat. Mike Pelopita joins us. Mike, of course, from another one of our wonderful sponsors here at WMNH, Queen City Cabinetry in the historic Sunbeam Mall. Eric, you know the story of General Sunbeam, right? Uh-oh.
I think I've heard of it.
He won the war.
Yeah. It might have been not the same guy, though.
Mm-hmm. There used to be a statue of him.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just believe me. Would I lie to you, Eazy-G?
Sometimes.
Have I ever steered you wrong?
Starts the truth sometimes.
Well, that's maybe. Ed Murphy is in the chat room. Ed says Eric's got the guns out. Yes, showing off those guns.
Oh, yeah, speaking about that, I found that my photo was taken last week, and I didn't even know about it until I saw it on social media. Was that you, Matt?
What photo?
Me sitting at the desk with my guns.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. There's many pictures of you on social media with your guns out.
This was last week.
Sun's out, guns out. That's what they say.
Maybe Kristen LaCoss took the photo.
You were sitting there all flexing those muscles, you look like a man who's trying to attract a lady. Are you getting back into the game? Is that what's going on there, Eazy-G?
Oh, you never know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think maybe I do. Bobby Champagne says Eazy-G is back in the news desk chair. Yes. Well, you were here. Weren't you here last week?
I believe I was.
Or were you here? Yeah. Rocky Huber says, how's Easy's weird ear? That's right. Wasn't one of your...
it's all better now.
One of your ears was all crusty and gross or something?
It was just some dry skin. That's all it was.
Right.
It's all better now.
I thought maybe a cicada had gotten into it. You know, President Biden was attacked by a cicada or cicada.
My left foot was a little swelled up, so I took my special pillow and elevated my feet. And guess what? It all went bye-bye.
Thank goodness. Eric Street is a top fan. Oh, by the way, Rocky Huber's a top fan. I'm not sure I mentioned that. Eric Street is a top fan in the chat room. Says, can't believe it will be 10 years tomorrow since I graduated high school. Oh, it goes quicker than we know. John Hopwood is a top fan. He says, I hear Eazy-G isn't wearing pants today. Is that true, Eric?
No, Toppy.
Well, it's a little warm, but, we do have certain FCC requirements we do have to uphold here, Eazy-G. Please. And, also, too, I blush easily. So if I see something like that, I might, I'm too polite to say anything, but I will blush.
Yes, get your mind out of the gutter.
That's right, John Hopwood. How dare you?
I know.
Wow. Yes. Can you even believe it?
Oh, I can believe it. Coming from him. Yeah.
I can too. Texas Mike is in the chat room. Hello, sir. Let's see. Rocky Uber says, you would like that, wouldn't you, John? Melanie La Liberté is in the chat room and says, John Hopwood, oh man, I wish. Ooh. And Melanie says, give us ladies a taste, Easy. I think you have an admirer in Melanie. Well, you are a sexy beast. And I'm secure enough in my masculinity to say so. Mike Pelopita says, I like when Easy stares off. I wonder what he is thinking about. What are you thinking about when you stare off, Eazy-G?
I got a question. What is that thing that has a long and black extension there hanging up in the air right there?
That's what you're thinking about?
That thing with a long extension there. It's next to that.
Up here?
No, this way.
Where are you? Where?
With the microphone, the camera, you can see your face right here.
Oh, that
thing. Yeah. What is that for, please?
That is to hold if you wanted to put an iPad or something in there.
Oh, wow.
Which the only time that's ever been used in studio is when something was wrong with the system that we usually use. I think Peter put that there so he could put an iPad there when our system wasn't working to get us on the Facebook.
Oh, okay. So it's a backup.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Cool.
Exactly. So that's what you're thinking about when you stare off. You're wondering about what that is.
I was wondering what it was. Yeah.
What are you going to think about now when you stare off, now that you know?
Well, I always have thought, oh, God.
You going to think about how tired you are?
No, I always got something on my brain.
Yes.
Something, I don't always want to discuss it on the air, though.
Sure. Sometimes it's something filthy that we can't talk about. I understand.
Definitely not filthy, no.
I'll be honest with you, Eric. I have those kind of thoughts, too.
All right.
So it's okay.
I'm not thinking about that right now.
Right. Good. What is that? What do you mean? How do you even know what I was referring to?
I don't know.
No.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Mm-hmm. Rocky Uber says, I do have to say, this latest round of anabolic steroids has Eazy-G looking impressive in his muscle shirt. Yes, absolutely. You do look very impressive.
Oh, boy.
Can tell you've been hitting the gym and taking your vitamins.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Bobby says, Eric's got the same haircut the magnetic hair man had when I was a kid. You know, the kind you had to drag the beard and hair metal filings to give the guy hair or sideburns. I'm not sure what that refers to, but Bobby's a bit older than I. So
no idea, Bobby, where you're going with that.
But I do like the hair metal filings. I believe that's the name of one of the channels on Sirius XM satellite radio. So if you want to listen to some Rat or maybe some Winger or Slaughter, you put on the hair metal filings channel.
Yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Mike suggested that perhaps Melanie that perhaps you were thinking about the sad state the Republican Party is currently in. Is that what you're thinking about when you stare off Eazy-G?
No, definitely not.
Wayne Noel says Easy needs to pull the mic in a little. The only problem is, you're the only guest. Please, Eazy-G, I say this with love. But you're the only guest I know who you have this tendency, as we've discussed. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, but you have this tendency to just gradually move further and further away from the mic over the course of the show.
Yeah, it's my first time here.
Yes, it's your first day. You're new here. Joe Friday says, Bobby, I remember that game. Rocky says it was like an Etch-a-Sketch, but it was a guy. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I have no clue.
Did you get that Facebook message I gave you earlier about Donald Trump and the other guy going on tour?
No.
Oh, phone call.
Oh, I'll have to look at that. I totally missed that. Oh, Bill O'Reilly. He's going to do something with Bill O'Reilly.
Get your tickets. Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Oh, boy.
We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, Matt, it's Jayce. How you doing, sir?
Who is this?
It's Jayce. You and I actually spoke before.
Oh, Jayce. I think I do recall you. Yes. How are you?
I'm doing well. So it's as a pleasure that, what I meant to say, it is always a pleasure to see you.
Oh, thank you.
What I do want to say, though, is Mr. Eazy-G looks like the guy from the We Are Farmers commercial.
Oh, that We Are Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, yeah, that commercial.
Yeah, if he puts on some glasses and a nice suit, he'd look like he'd be in a commercial.
Oh, wow.
He does look like him. You're right. Except, of course, Eazy-G has the giant musculature.
And forehead.
And forehead,
oh,
yes.
Boy.
Well, you know why, Jayce? You know why he has that big forehead? It's to hold his enormous brain.
That's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh,
yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. He's a very, very, he's often staring off into space, thinking deep thoughts.
Well, that could be why he's leaning away from the mic constantly.
Oh, that's true too. I hadn't thought of that. Yes, because
it's the head. It pulls him backwards.
Right. Of course. Obviously, over the course of the show too, his head in theory is incrementally, too slowly for us to be able to see with the naked eye, but his head is incrementally getting larger and larger as he's thinking about all these things, and so he has to pull back from the microphone to give his head more room.
Right. Well, I just wanted to take a stab at your co-host there, and thank you, gentlemen, for having a show today and keeping me entertained.
All right, Jayce. Thank you. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. Wow. Well, it sounds like you've got a fan in our friend Jayce.
I never heard of the guy. Who is he?
Yeah, he's called before. He only calls once in a great while, but I thought the voice was familiar. And
Where's he calling from? Any idea?
I don't know. I think he might be local to Manchester, but I'm not sure. We have a lot of listeners and viewers online as well, so we're never sure. Eazy-G.
So what do you think of that tour coming up?
So I didn't have a chance to actually look at it. So is this a done deal?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're going to sell tickets. It's going to be, he's going to ask the president questions.
Bill O'Reilly, he's done this before.
Really?
Oh, Florida. Jayce is in Florida. Jayce Schweiger in the chat room. Hello, Jayce. Bill O'Reilly did something. Who did he tour with before? O'Reilly toured with somebody. I'm going to look it up really quickly.
He's got a ton of bucks, too.
Yes.
Once a week. Well, he won't be on next week, but once a week, usually on. He's on vacation. Before the tour hits, he's on the Glenn Beck show.
Yeah,
that crazy guy.
He tours. He writes books with the word killing in them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yes.
He got fired from Fox. If I remember the story right.
Was he? Yeah, I think he was fired.
Oh,
yeah. He's gotten into some trouble over the years.
He's got a big mouth.
It's only. Does this even count as a tour? According to the New York Post, it's only 3 cities.
That's a small tour, yeah.
Who did he tour? Who did Bill O'Reilly tour with before? It was Bill O'Reilly.
Reagan?
Who toured with Bill O'Reilly? No, it was not Reagan.
The pillow guy?
Trying to find. No.
I still see those commercials.
Oh, I can't find. I remember now. It was Dennis Miller.
Oh God! Yeah.
Do you remember? There was a time, and some of you might not recall this. There was a time when Dennis Miller actually was quite funny.
Who is Dennis Miller?
Dennis Miller. He's a comedian. He's probably best known for he did Weekend Update.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he did Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
I actually still like Dennis Miller. I certainly don't like some of his politics and some of the people he associates with. For a little while, he had a syndicated talk show as a conservative talk show host. But it's kind of funny. I do think his stand-up comedy is quite funny. But there's a show that I like on YouTube, The Majority Report with Sam Cedar, and they really like to make fun of Dennis Miller. I don't know if they'll do it anymore because one of the people who used to be on there making fun of Dennis Miller has passed away. But they used to make fun of Dennis Miller and do impressions of him. And this guy Andy Kindler, who's a comedian, would go on there and take part in this. And I found myself very torn because I do like Dennis Miller and I do think he's funny, but I also find other people making fun of Dennis Miller for not being funny, even though I do think his funny is also very funny. So it becomes this thing. I enjoy Dennis Miller's comedy, but I also enjoy people making fun of Dennis Miller's comedy. So it's almost like I enjoy Dennis Miller on 2 different levels, both in a positive and a negative way.
All right. I really haven't thought about it too much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, probably no one else who's listening has either. Plus, Dennis Miller's not particularly relevant anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
But now, Dennis Miller, also, though, my favorite band is Kiss, and I'll use any excuse I can find to play a Kiss song or talk about Kiss. Dennis Miller introduced Kiss at the 1996 MTV Video Music Awards, I think, when they were playing under the what's the bridge? The big bridge there. It's not the Brooklyn Bridge, right? Anyway, no. They were the headline act at the MTV Video Music Awards that year, and Dennis Miller introduced them.
Is Paulie C a Kiss fan?
Paul is a...
Oh, yeah, you're right. He is a Kiss fan.
Paul is a... Paul is a casual Kiss fan.
All right. Do you think I would do a Kiss show on Ecto Spectro Radio?
I certainly hope so. What did you just call it?
Ecto Spectro Radio.
Oh, you did say it. Okay. I thought you said Ecto Spectrum.
Oh, that was a phone call.
Very confused.
Maybe it's Crazy Joe.
It could be. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, you dirty rat. This is Jayce Cagney, an old-time actor from the 1930s. You remember me, Matt? This is Jayce Cagney, you dirty rat.
I have to be honest with you, James Cagney. I am aware of who you are, but I kind of was under the impression that you were dead.
Yes, I'm dead, but for some miracle, I went down to the laboratory of Dracula, and he's got me around for a little bit. So I'm going to come to New Hampshire, see? And I'm going to teach you a lesson, see?
Well, all right. I have to be honest with you, James Cagney. I'm fairly certain I can outrun you, given that you're probably, undead or whatever. Now, Eazy-G, on the other hand, is probably in tremendous danger by you if you come after him, unless he hits you with his walker.
Well, that's always a possibility.
Yes.
But I just wanted to call in because I heard a lot of good things about your show.
Wow.
But still, that doesn't mean I'm not going to come down there, see? I'm going to straighten out a few people down in New Hampshire, see? You dirty rat.
Well, all right, James Cagney. We'll await your arrival.
Yes, and I'll bring you something from the other side. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll have to figure it out. Hey, Matt.
Yes.
You have a good day from James Cagney. You dirty rat. You dirty rat.
All right, thank you, James Cagney.
You're more than welcome, Matt. Good day.
All right, bye-bye. Wow.
Kind of sounds like somebody I know.
James Cagney, he sounds conflicted, actually, because he was saying nice things like, have a great day, but then he was calling me a dirty rat. But,
yeah, it kind of reminds me of somebody that's called the station up before.
Like a crazy person, yes.
Yeah, like, it kind of almost sounded like Crazy Joe.
No, that was James Cagney, clearly.
I
But
don't know.
but we do have somebody else joining us here in the studio.
If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a ain't one. I got
Christian LaCoss is here.
This song is no longer usable
Why?
because my main problem this week is a girl.
Oh,
Dude, I didn't think this one through.
yeah, but the point of the song is not that.
I have girl problems, clearly.
Right, and he feels bad for you, but
Good, he should.
Join the club. I've had woman problems my whole life.
that's right. Yours even involved a restraining order.
Yeah, true.
Whoa,
Well, it's true.
Yeah,
that
unfortunately,
won't. Mine won't go that far.
No, I would hope not. Well, how are you?
I'm great. I just booked another show tomorrow, so I'm excited.
Excellent. Where are you going to be?
Central Ale House.
Oh, you should
Yeah.
you should write that down, Eazy-G, so you can include it in your
yeah,
entertainment
he's
report.
promoting it right now. He's promoting it right now. What time are you going to be there?
We're doing R&B
Oh.
R&B vibes from 9 to 1.
Well, there you go. It's out there.
Yep. I won't be playing Sunday, which is disappointing, but hey.
Now, why won't you be playing Sunday?
Johnny Friday actually has his party, his pinup party, his annual
Oh.
pinup party.
Right,
there,
right.
so
Now, what does that mean? What's a pinup party?
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh,
To be honest with you,
all right.
I have
I
no
think
idea.
it's like
either.
some punk rock type thing or steampunk type thing.
5 in the 54.
Oh, all right. Well, very good, very good. So now, Eazy-G, will you be including the all of that information in your entertainment report, or is it your position that because Christian has already said it that it's,
Yeah, he's already said it for tomorrow. Yeah, that's all set. I got the Johnny Friday thing on Sunday written down in my report. Yep.
But when you come to it, will you be mentioning it, or in your mind have you already crossed it out because Christian already mentioned it?
Oh, I'll talk about it one more time.
Oh, good, good.
Oh, but you want to talk about my gig one more time?
Now that's interesting.
Well, he
just
promoted
kidding.
his gig right there. So,
I just promoted Johnny's too.
well, there you go. I wanted to promote it again. What?
I'm just messing with you.
All right,
I'm
I'll
done.
promote it
I'm
one more
done.
time.
I'm done.
We'll remind you. Well, it's 4:30. Eazy-G, are you prepared to do your entertainment
Yeah, I'm all
report?
set.
Gonna dive
Worked
right
on it
in.
earlier.
Oh, very good. I
I
think.
feel like every week that orange folder gets thicker.
Yeah, he's got that big orange binder.
Actually, I threw away a couple papers that were all scribbled.
Oh, right. You know, if only you had a tablet, and then you wouldn't have that problem.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
That one.
Matt. Matt.
What?
Enough.
Just saying.
Enough.
It'd be great. Someone should buy him a tablet.
I know
Well,
Jenny was here. She was going to Evo Man.
Oh, that's right. Yes. All right. We have a. Oh, by the way, hello to DJ Midas in the Facebook live chat.
Hey, DJ.
And let's cue up Eazy-G's intro here.
He was once a thug from around the way. Easy.
You want to know about stock market crashes, COVID-19, drive-bys, celebrity gossip? Eazy-G's gotcha. Entertainment report style.
Why I'm easy.
'Cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, set, go.
Well, it's time for Eazy-G's Entertainment Report, and I don't know about you, Christian, but I am currently quivering with anticipation and or excitement.
Maybe it'll wake me up.
Oh,
there you go.
Very good. Yes, I hope your entertainment report will be rousing.
All right.
But
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah, true. Here we go. The June 10th on a Thursday. I don't think I've dedicated to this person before. I don't know if anybody in the room knows who she is. Rebecca Lobo.
Nope.
Nope.
You know who that is, Christian?
No.
Nope.
She's one of the biggest women athletes in the history of women professional sports. She first started off. I believe she started. Might have been. I'm not quite sure, but I know she played on a college team. Might have been Connecticut, or one of those high-profile teams. Then she went over to the Olympics and won a whole mess of games there. Then she played on a WNBA team, and it was a streak of 100 wins in a row, which probably will never be broken again in the history of sports. And now she's a commentator on the WNBA games.
Wow. Now, why have you chosen to dedicate this entertainment report to this specific individual? What goes into these decisions, and what is it about her? Is it that she has inspired you in some way?
Well, she's one of the best winning athletes in the history of women's sports.
As you aspire to be.
Oh, always. She's a winner, you know?
I know.
We all aspire to be a winner in life.
Yes.
I try to be a winner in everything I do.
Well, that's the right attitude to take.
Right.
You know, I try to come in at least with a bronze medal. You know, I've often said on the show, and I hope people can take inspiration from this. Growing up, my parents always told me, they said, Matt, you don't have to be good. You just have to be good enough. You know, and I try to really live that and embody that every day. Every morning I wake up and I go and I look in the mirror and I say, you know, Matt, today you're not going to be that good, but you might be good enough.
All right.
Yeah. And then I
Thanks for the words of encouragement after this week.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. I mean, that's all that you just have to, you know, be good enough, you know? Yeah. Right, Eazy-G?
Yeah, right.
I should be a motivational speaker.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
100%.
If I were a motivational speaker, Eazy-G, just a hypothetical for you, and say I had an event where I was going to be doing this motivational speaking and I had mentioned it on the show, would you then mention it again during your entertainment report? Or would you say, sorry, but you already mentioned it, so I'm not going to mention it again? What would be your position on that?
If you already mentioned it, then I'll need to repeat it again 5 minutes later.
Uh-huh. What about 10 minutes later?
Oh, maybe 10 minutes.
Kind of put it toward the end.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. I've got something to do on Thursday, June 10th. Over at the GOAT right here in town, Johnny Friday Duo.
The GOAT?
The GOAT?
Yep.
That's open? What? Pause. Who, what, when, where, why, and how?
Why do we have a goat? This is a city. This isn't some farm.
I don't know where it is, but it's in Manchester.
I didn't know we had goats.
It's a restaurant.
I remember when we had chickens. For real. Like some people in the city had chickens, and then the city said, you can't have chickens. I didn't know we had goats. What else do we have that I don't know about?
Yeah, apparently the goat is...
Does the goat need to be fed?
There's another goat in Hampton, too, believe it.
Who's taking care of the goat?
Well, anyways, on Monday, June 14th, in Nashua, Fratello's at 5:30.
I am
Chris
genuinely
Cavanaugh.
confused.
Oh, yeah, the Johnny Friday Duo is at 9 p.m.
Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm legitimately confused.
Hold on.
Oh, here we go. On this Saturday, June 12th.
You found the goat?
At Hampton, another place called the GOAT, Johnny Friday Duo again.
How many goats are there?
A couple different ones, I guess.
Wow. Why are there all these goats? What sound does a goat make?
I don't know.
It's like I gotta figure that out in case I see the goat.
I mixed up the dates. The French Open is ending this Sunday.
Hold on, we're still on the GOAT. Pause. Matt, it's the GOAT restaurant. Oh God, there's a restaurant called the GOAT.
Really?
Yes, it's right where the old Manch Vegas used to be, or whatever that club was.
Oh,
that
really?
failed. That crashed and burned.
All right.
They don't serve they don't
serve goat? Maybe they do.
Oh, all right. I don't know.
What are you?
That's. Oh.
Look up screaming goat.
We found the goats.
This
Have you ever heard of screaming goat?
No.
Screaming goats are quite interesting.
Kind of don't want to. That sounds terrifying.
Dude, it's hilarious.
Screaming goat, Eric?
Yeah, I don't know. But this Saturday, Sunday wraps up the French Open over overseas.
Well, yes. It's is it in France?
Yep.
Oh, good.
No, I thought it was in Spain.
And then over here in Concord, we got some events coming up. And Jason Spooner on Sunday at 3 o'clock. Miss Yamaka Peterson on June 20th at 3 o'clock. Liz and Dan
Yamaka Peterson?
Vanilla. Okay, that's next month.
Oh.
We'll say that for next month.
Oh, good.
And then a Badfist tribute to Subline or Northland, Sweeney, New Hampshire. Saturday, June 5th at 6:30. The Goose, Friday, June 11th at 6:30. Oh, I forgot about that one. Sold out.
So now we have goats and geese.
Yeah, Goose. Indigo
I give
Girls
up.
on Saturday, June 12th at 6:30. The Almond Betts Band on Friday, June 18th at 6:30. The Mo Band. Kit Moore at Saturday, June 19th at 6:30. Oh, yeah, I call these guys the boys. Recycle Percussion, Saturday, June 26th at 6:30. And then some other shows. We'll get to that in July. Oh, yeah, for all your golf fans, the 127 U.S. Open will be coming out June 17th to the 20th. And this is one major that Phil Mickelson hasn't won yet, so I'm going to be picking him to win. If he wins, he'll have all the majors, and it'll be a grand slam.
Wow.
You know, I like doing that.
I've heard that if you go to golf, if you go to see live golf, they get very angry at you if you make any noise. Like you have to be like super quiet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My sister helped out in Hawaii one time years ago, and Tiger Woods was playing there, and she was behind the scenes doing something. I don't remember 100% what she was doing. And you're right, you can't have any noise.
That's right.
She was doing something there, and I said, "Did you meet Tiger Woods?" She goes, "No, so much security." She goes, "Forget that."
Mm-hmm.
Oh
It's
yeah,
crazy.
this is what I found out today.
This is like fresh.
The Major League draft and the All-Star game will be both in Denver, Colorado, because there was a big hoopla about
Knee deep in the hoopla.
the old place.
That's from We Built This City.
So they're also going to have a Hake Aaron tribute that night over at the All-Star game. That'll be later on, so we'll talk about that another day.
Yeah. Boy, there's a lot of stuff that you're putting up. How many of these papers do you have in your binder, Eazy-G?
Well, some of them have notes for next year. So.
Next year?
Yeah, this stuff is for later.
Wow, you got a whole bunch of stuff. You're just wow.
I try to keep it local for June. You know, don't talk about stuff that's so far away because people just forget anyways.
Well, I hope you're still going to include Amanda McCarthy tour dates, even if those are far away.
That's the new ones, yeah.
Because Scott Robinson is in the Facebook live chat.
Oh, good.
Yes.
And if you're looking for something fun to do, you get your craft on it. We still have the 550arts.com. We go 603-232-5597. It's right here on 550 Elm Street. Anybody want to check that out? Oh, yeah, a couple scribbles over here.
Let's see. Scott Robinson in the chat room says, Eric, what changes do the Bruins and Celtics need to make for next year?
They need to play better.
I had to laugh at that one.
Yep, play better.
Wow. Have you ever considered trying to be a coach for a sports team?
No, they need to play better. And, the Celtics need maybe shoot for more two-pointers instead of three-pointers.
You know what I would tell them if I was a coach? I would give them a big rousing speech before every game, and I would say, look, guys or girls, you don't have to be good. You just have to be good enough.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, don't forget to check out Queen City Cupcakes. They're back in business. They had a week off on vacation right here on Elm Street.
Oh, they're better than good. Those cupcakes are delicious.
Yes, they are. So tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Loaded with lots of sugar.
Oh, well,
that makes it good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't forget, he's listening right now. Check out DJ Minus. He's there every Sunday at Central Ale House on the patio from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Somebody tell Central Ale House to let me play a show there after Midas.
Oh, can you do that, Eric?
Make that happen.
Write that down, would you?
All right, I'll write that down after.
Do you need a pen? Yeah. Yeah, if you could tell them. And will you?
Well, you'll be there tonight. You can. You're your best. You're your best promoter.
Oh, listen to him passing the buck. He's like, no, why don't you do it?
You're going to be there tonight anyway, so you can say, hey.
Well, the more people that want it, the better. Just saying.
Well, if anybody's listening, Crystal LaCoss is looking for a gig after DJ Midas. So there you go.
Because Johnny stole my night.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyways, I don't know if Robbie Dion is listening, but the Times has mentioned Majestic Theater News at 603-669-7469. MajesticTheater.net for tickets, and you can make a donation or a gift card. It's also the 30th anniversary of the theater. And, oh boy.
Because now we're going big.
All right, June 18th to the 27th, they have Steel Nogus at 880 Pay Street, and the tickets are for in person. They're already on sale. And July 16th next month to the 25th till death us part. And they're limited tickets, and they also have tickets available for their summer camps. So you want to check that out.
Oh,
It's not a joke.
Oh yes, the stuff going on at the casino ballroom. Ever been there, Crystal, LaCoss, or Matt?
Quite a few times.
I've been there quite a few times as well.
I've been there in a long time.
That's a hot place. That's like there's no. At least
it looks terrible on the outside, and then you go inside and you're like, wow.
Well, it's nice, but it's hot in there.
Yeah.
Like if you've ever been there in the summer, it's hot.
I'm
I think I've
going
been there
to
once.
Hampton this summer. I
don't
mean, this
remember
Saturday.
who I saw.
Yeah. You gonna go get in a fight?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's been happening quite a bit there.
Yeah, they're organizing on social media apparently.
I know.
Yeah.
That's not good. Don't fight.
We won't talk
No.
about fights with me.
No.
Oh, anyways, playing the casino ballroom
A
this
lot of baloney.
Sunday, June
A lot of
27th,
crap.
8 o'clock. A Happy Together tour. Blast from the Past offers the Turtles, Three Dog Night, Chuck Nuggerin, here we go. The cow Stills, the
cows?
Association,
So we got
and
cows.
Mark Lindsay and Indian Reservation fame.
We
Oh,
got
boy.
goats, cows, and geese.
Jesus.
Rocky Huber says Eazy-G should wear a cowboy hat. He'd look like the WWE ring announcer Jim Ross. Have you ever thought about that, Eazy-G?
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And all tickets are on sale right now for the Pal Theater and Rex Theater. And right now I talked to the box office the other day, and I asked them about the mask, and they said, well, they're highly recommended to wear in the theater.
Now, Eric, in your entertainment report anywhere, do you mention that Texas Mike's Meme is coming to visit this summer?
Oh, well, there you go. Texas Mike Meme is coming to visit this summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it'll be some, still social distancing, and I don't think that the place is still 100% capacity, but you can go tickets right now at the box office.
Where?
The tickets are available right now at the box office, and Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5, and you also get a gift card, or you can make a donation to the Palace Theater.
Oh, at the Palace Theater,
If you so choose. And they got some big shows coming up, but we'll get to that
it's
later.
the big shows.
Yeah, the big show. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have some summer camps available.
He likes when I do that.
603-668-5588, and they're a little pricey, but it's one of the good show. They're $4.99 for 2 weeks and $2.50 for the last week of camp, 1 week only. And then of course they have June, July, and August.
Wait, there's still room for that?
I believe so.
Wow.
2 to 12 grades, Monday through Friday, then 9 to 4, and they said they're filling out fast. And then they got a couple more shows at James and the Giant
need to
Peach.
raise money for that.
2 to 12th grade, and you get tickets for $15 for adults and $12 for students. And then June 17th and 18th, they have on Thursday and Friday the Palestine. I always mess this name. Will you help me, Matt? Xanadu.
Xanadu.
Yeah, Xanadu. Yep. Company apprentice,
Xanadu.
ages 12 to 18. And then wrapping up the month, June Friday and a Saturday, 25th and 26th, Pippin, Palestine Apprentice Company will be putting on some shows. And the virtual in June, they have some vocal coaching. That's still available, I believe. And Megan Quinn and Hunter and Friends are putting on all those shows. There you go.
That was intriguing.
Scott Robinson says, just got back in the car. I hope no Amanda dates yet.
No, they're coming.
What a relief. Yes, Eazy-G, you have not yet embarked on that particular part of the report.
You know, we can't avoid this one. It's coming.
We'll get to that later. That's a lot.
You got a big
he's
pile
got
of papers there.
a mountain of paper.
Okay, here you go. This stuff is coming up right now.
He'd benefit from a tablet.
It's happening. Yeah, there you go. It's happening Saturday, June 12th. The Rob Azevedo's putting on all these shows at the Shashkin right here on Elm Street.
Yes. Rob Azevedo, host of Late Night
they're all-
host of Granite State of Mind.
Right, they're all-
Sorry, DJ Midas hosts Late Night Delayed. I'm sorry. You
all-
got me all,
Wow.
You got me all flustered, Eazy-G.
These are all free events. Saturday, June
Yes.
12th, the Prophets of Funk tribute show, 4 to 7. And then Saturday, June 19th, a tribute to Bruce Springsteen. And Saturday, June 26th, 4 to 7, AC/DC tribute show, Let's Get Loud, and Nick Ferraro. And Johnny Friday is going to be performing with other folks.
Nick Ferraro is my barber.
Actually, it's funny you say that because I went down to the mall the other day and I asked if he was working there, and he said he's moved on to another barbershop.
He moved on a while ago. Moved on months ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
January.
I was going to say hello, but he wasn't
That's
there.
why that's why he hasn't cut my hair in a long time.
Nick and I were in a band called Shadow Sanctuary.
That's right.
And, he is a very, very talented guitar player. And he's a talented and singer-songwriter as well, but very talented.
I saw him
with
play
the,
at Amanda McCarthy show back a couple St. Patty's Day ago when that girl slapped the other girl in the butt.
Do you know?
Ooh.
Do you know how that band, my tenure in that band ended when I was in the band with Nick? Two of the guys in the band. This is 100% true.
This isn't going anywhere.
I've never
good.
told this story.
I already know where
We'll get back to your
going.
report, Easy. This is quick. Do you know this story?
I don't know this story, but I have a feeling I know where it's going. So shoot, go ahead.
So the band, after I left, it eventually turned into Shadow Links, but at the time the band was still called Shadow Sanctuary. There's 5 of us in the basement of the drummer's house. That's where we would practice. And the drummer, for some reason, I won't say his name, but the drummer, for some reason, I guess, was having a bad day and he'd been drinking. And he was like the nicest guy. You would never expect this from him. But he was getting aggressive and he started threatening one of the guitar players.
No way.
I played bass. We had a singer. We had 2 guitar players. One of them was Nick. And for the life of me, I can't remember the other guy's name, which is weird because I have an excellent memory, but I think I have a mental block around some of this. I can't remember the other guy's name. Really nice kid. And, you know, Nick and the other guitar player, they were kind of like the kids of the band because they were both so young. They were like way younger than the rest of us. But so the drummer, for some reason, he started getting a kind of aggressive, like verbally aggressive with the other guitar player. And he throws down his sticks and he gets up and he like charges at him.
Oh no.
Which was totally like he wanted to beat him up. It was so weird. And Nick, you know, and I already had tremendous respect for Nick because he's a great guy and super talented. But Nick jumped in the way, like without even thinking about it. He just jumped right in the way and pushed back the drummer and was like, no, you're not doing that. And Nick's not a big guy. Like he's not like short, but he's not tall either. And he's not like a big.
Was that the end of the band?
That was the end of my tenure in the band. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I already had another project I was doing anyway because I was, at the same time I was in Shadow Sanctuary, I was in Chemical Distance, and I was more excited about that project anyway. So I was like, yeah, I'm good with fighting in the basement of the drummer's house.
Yeah, you don't need the drama.
I'm all set. I took off, and I think the band kind of fell apart after that anyway. Because how do you once one member is violently assaulting another? I mean, it's one thing if you're already famous and you know this is going to end up in a documentary sometime in the future, but we weren't at that point, so this was just I was freaked out by it. I was like, yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Have fun with your band, but I just so I have tremendous respect for Nick Ferraro because of that. You know,
I've seen him play once at St. Patrick's Day party down the street at Murphy's Tap Room.
Yeah,
years ago, and he was filling in for Amanda McCarthy. He said, "Come on up." Oh, yeah. She actually lost her voice. Somebody else had come on up, play a couple tunes, and boy, I said, "Wow, this guy is good."
Oh yeah.
I see him like every Friday because he plays a 603 as I'm going on stage.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
I see him all the time.
Excellent. You're a lucky guy.
Yeah. By the way, Scott Robinson in the chat says, if I ever had a band, I would name it the Hulksters.
Oh, there you go. I got a story to come up with. Not the Hulkster, but I'll get to that later.
Oh.
The in-town news, right now, the in-town farm market's coming back. It returns this coming Thursday, and it's going to be on for at least a couple months. Every Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. at Victory Park. So that'll be fun. Get your fresh vegetables. Usually, Cara Robideau likes to come by and buy some stuff. So there you go. Oh yeah, and all your friends and all your everybody's interested. Motorcycle Week starts up this Saturday and it goes for a whole week till June 21st, and it's back. I don't think it was I think it was back last year, but a lot of restrictions.
Yes.
It was funny because a quick funny story about that. They had a guy advertising on Channel 9, and they said there'll be plenty of porta potties. And they interviewed this guy. He said, "Well, it's good to have because he says sometimes you got to go to the bathroom."
No.
Because the business were concerned about having too many folks in their businesses.
Oh, no, he didn't.
No, but I can understand that. You know that
You get it?
They didn't want a lot of traffic in
No.
their stores. You know, can I go to the bathroom?
No, honestly, I just blanked out. Whoa, what?
boy.
I heard
Oh,
porter
wow.
potties and needing to go to the bathroom.
You missed a great.
The only time I go to the porter potty, never mind.
It's a zinger.
That's for another. That's a rated R show.
Right, but it was funny when
No, I'm
like
better
I can understand the business don't want a lot of traffic back and forth, just to use the bathroom. So, anyways, moving on. Speaking of we already mentioned it, but we'll mention one more time. The 603 Bar and Grill this Sunday, June 13th, Johnny Friday again. It's all about him this week.
Wow.
The 7th annual pinup party at 5 o'clock right here on Elm Street.
That's right. At least Gonzo wears a shirt with my name on it.
Yeah, it was very nice of Gonzo to do that if he's listening.
For sure.
Next month I was advertise this again. Fireworks are back at Orange Park. Dustin, they usually have the some music before, and that will be on July 3rd. Oh yeah, this is happening too. I didn't talk about this last week. Brand new news. This was canceled last year because of COVID. It's back in action. MTA bus trips, 2021. The seasonal routes, and it'll be happening this Saturday, June 19th. A week from Saturday. And you go see the Sam sculptures, and you depart at Veterans Park either 8 or 10:30. You return either 2 or 4:30. And it only costs $5, and a pass is sold at Veterans Park, cash or check, starting at 7 a.m. And they're also doing another one July 3rd, and that's just called Beach Day. I went there, believe it or not, to the first two Sam sculptures a while back.
I believe it. I don't know why you'd lie about it.
And I went with the great Peter Fleming.
Oh.
Who's no longer with us.
Now, Dan Lavasser has a question in the chat room. He says, did they bring back the movies in the park?
Unfortunately not. Those have been canceled, and they'll hopefully come back next year.
Okay. Now, I have a question. Do they ever have goats in the park?
Not that I'm aware of, but I know there's...
Or geese.
I can tell you what there's a lot of in the park.
What's that?
A lot of people.
That's true.
There was nobody in the park today because they're doing construction. So people run away when there's construction there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. But anyways, moving on. Sunday, June 6th, we had the Toyota Save Mart 350 on Fox Sport 1, and the winner was Carl Larson again. So
Carl Larson?
Congratulations. And
Isn't
Sunday,
that the racist dude?
Yeah. This Sunday, they have the NASCAR All-Star race on Fox Sport 1, and the winner gets $1 million. So we'll see what that is.
He goes, yeah.
And then the following week, Sunday, June 20th at 3:30, is the Alley 400 at NBCSN and Nashville Super Speedway. So who knows? Maybe Amanda McCarthy and Tom might check that out.
Wow. By the way, Scott Robinson in the chat says, so let me get this straight. Motorcycle Week lasts the whole week. Is that correct, Eazy-G?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
wow, mind-boggling.
Been that way for a while now.
Oh, right. Wow.
I don't think I've ever said this on the radio before, but a funny dad's... my father went up to a motorcycle week many years ago before he got married.
How long does motorcycle week last?
It was only motorcycle weekend back then in the 60s.
Oh,
and you were allowed to sleep on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not too safe anymore, but his buddies decided to put the sleeping bag in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And he survived.
It does sound like a terrible idea.
Yeah, I know. My father was impressed by that. So he's lucky he's still around to talk about it.
Yes. By the way, Tom Blanchard says, easy. That shirt kind of reminds me of the Minions.
Yeah, and the Red Sox news. Last time I talked about them, they won all 3 games versus the damn Yankees. But this week they're having trouble against the Houston Astros. They always seem to have trouble against them. It was funny because they played them yesterday at Fenway, and a lot of people are calling out cheaters. Because remember Houston got caught in the cheating scandal.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, our manager was the manager of the Red Sox right now. He was involved in that. He got suspended for a year. So he had a couple interesting things to say about that.
Is that Alex something?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Alex Cora. But the Red Sox doing well, but I'm not a big fan of him because he's kind of a cheater.
Kind of a cheater.
Friday 11th, they're playing Toronto at 7:10, and tonight they're playing 7:10. And Saturday, June 12th, they're playing versus Toronto again, and that's for 4:10. Oh, yeah, and another mention, 603 Bar and Grill, open mic night. Dick Ferraro and Johnny Friday there every Friday, 7:30 to 11.
Eric, respectfully, I need you to start gathering DJ gigs. You've only mentioned bands and stuff. Mm-hmm. There's also this thing called a nightlife scene out there that not many people know about. It's where DJs, get up on stage.
Oh, all right.
So please, I'll send you information. But
that would be great if you did.
Please,
yeah.
Please.
Send it on my Facebook Messenger, and I'll mention it next week.
I'm so hurt.
All right. Don't
I'm
be
just
hurt.
kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. If you get information, send it to me on my Facebook Messenger. Yeah, I'll announce it definitely. Anyway, so they got interesting. Oh yeah, I rewrote this thing for the WWE, and they're always changing the dates and they're always changing the names of pay-per-views. So I rewrote it today, and I'm only going by monthly here because they always seem to change the date, the time, and all. It makes me all frustrated.
Yeah, well, it's the steroids. It's roid rage.
So I say it's an interesting time to be a wrestling fan. Mm-hmm. And this June 20th on Father's Day, they have Hell in a Cell.
I smell food.
And I think they're promoting it as the next. The head of the table, Roman Reigns, has got to fight somebody. So I think it's going to be Rey Mysterio Jr. because some of the guys got fired, so they had to use the same guys. I don't know if you heard about this, Matt, but they used the same guys. They had Rey Mysterio and his son versus the head of the tables is cousins. And they fought twice in the same night for the belts.
Uh-huh.
So they lost the first time, and Roman Reigns said, just go out and win. You say you're going to win, just go out and win.
Just go out and win.
So they lost the first time, and they said that the ref cheated them out of the belts. So they got a second chance, because I think they were low on wrestlers. They got a second. I never seen anything so stupid in my life. They got another shot for it, and they were losing again, so Roman Reigns came out and beat the heck out of Roman Reigns and beat the heck out of his brother.
Roman Reigns beat the heck out of Roman Reigns?
So Roman Reigns is probably going to fight Rey Mysterio, the Hell in the Cell. That's the build up now. They're
some stories must
and
never be answered.
He was saying that on the write ups that he couldn't trust his cousin, so he went out there and made an example out of the Rey Mysterio and his son. Who, by the way, the first time father and son been tag team champions.
That's right. Yes, never.
Hard. It's hard to crack my.
And of course, they're promoting SummerSlam as the John Cena versus Roman Reigns, and a lot of people on social media saying that John Cena shouldn't win the belt because he has been gone for a while, and he was making fun of The Rock years ago when he left to Hollywood, and now he's done the same thing.
Now, Scott Robinson in the chat room is asking an important question. What section of the Trapper Keeper would DJs be kept in for the entertainment report?
Hopefully at the very front.
Oh,
no, just kidding.
Somewhere
you would hope.
Here,
yeah.
And they're promoting SummerSlam now. They're saying that Brock Lesnar's going to come off his farm in Canada, and he's either going to fight Roman Reigns or he's going to fight the Almighty. What's his name? Help me, Matt. The Almighty there, with MVP there.
Bobby Lashley?
Bobby Lashley, yeah, it's a dream match. I guess they never fought before. Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yes.
And now they're in front of live audiences starting next month. So
I would like to see that.
Oh, and there was a lot of press, too, about what you were talking about, that Vince McMahon's going to sell the company. But from what people say, that's not going to happen right now.
Well, Eric Bischoff doesn't think it's going to.
Other people, too. But who knows? It's the world of wrestling.
95.3 WMNH is in the chat room, which I think might be Peter White. And he says, I call plagiarism. Did you plagiarize any part of this, Eazy-G?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of baloney. A lot of crap.
I hope I did it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll end up with it. I want to give a shout out to Texas Mike. He gave a shout out. I listened to the replay, and he said, I want to play some April Christmas new song, Ain't No Stopping You. So I thought that was really cool, and I reached out to her on social media and told her a song was on the 95.3. Never heard it before. So
maybe I'll play that today.
And coolest guy in town,
Rob Azevedo.
Rob Azevedo, yeah. He had it in his area there. It's out there, so that was great.
Now Peter is claiming in the chat room this is Rob Dion's report.
No.
Did you plagiarize this from Rob Dion?
No, of course not.
Are you about to break in to name that tune?
No, never.
Okay.
And then he said, my second song I want to announce is the Amanda McCarthy's song from California there, San Diego. He said, Eric introduced me to Amanda McCarthy and April Christmas. So I thought that was really cool. And then he did some songs from Danaher. So that was her.
Danaher.
It was a takeover. It's a takeover on the Rob Azevedo show.
Danaher, the great Nick LaValle, who was on the morning show relatively recently.
Yeah, twice in the last couple of months.
Now, Peter's asking, where did you get your info, Easy? Yes, show us your sources.
I have endless sources.
Endless sources.
Getting back to
Like Deep Throat?
getting back to April Cushman there. So she's going to be playing tonight. She's playing. I'm sorry. Tonight, June 10th at Piers in New Hampshire, Concord, way up north, at 6 p.m.
The White Mountains.
And too, Amanda McCarthy is
2021. We can't
taking
call them those anymore.
Taking the time to announce that she's going to be a full-time artist again, and so is April Cushman. So good for them.
Scott says, on Thursday's entertainment report, Rob has songs on Thursdays, but Easy brings the gun show.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
And then June 12th, Saturday, he's playing over Hampton at 1 p.m. at the Smutty Nose Brewery Company.
Smutty Nose. That's a funny name.
Right. This thing here is just full, too many scribbles. I'll have to redo this. But anyway, I asked her on her page on June 5th, how did your paid event for the Long Haul album release party, and Amanda McCarthy wrote that song, Long Haul. She said it went very well.
Scott Robinson says, Eric Street says, I know the Amanda McCarthy part is not from the earlier report, but Peter says, Rob works hard and actually talks to people in the industry. Oh.
Clearly, neither of you talk to there's some certain people in the industry.
Oh. But Rocky Huber says this version is more entertaining. Rocky Huber showing some love.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Everybody brings.
Shout out to Rocky Huber for talking me through my my heartbreak last night.
Oh, good.
Wow, very nice.
Yes.
Everybody that does things or here on the radio brings something to the plate. So
that's right.
Love you.
There's room for everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This Saturday.
Some of us.
This Saturday. Oh, I'm sorry. Soon, coming up July 3rd, July 4th weekend at 9:15. This is a free show. Mike New England presents full band at the Bull Brewery Wing House at Old Orchard Beach at 6 East Grand Ave, and our full band's going to be playing April Cushman.
Old Orchard Beach is special to me. It's the first place that I ever saw Kiss live.
Wow. There you go. Excellent.
Yep.
And I got some Amanda McCarthy dates here for the month of June.
The mosquitoes were rough because it was outdoors. Oh.
To wrap up the report.
This is the end?
Yep. Thursday, June 17th.
What happened to the anniversary?
I'm about to have a repeat.
That's the beginning of the month.
Of 2 years ago.
404 Bar and Grill in Nashville. And then she's playing June 26th, Saturday at the Renaissance Nashville Hotel.
The Renaissance?
Yep. And then she's playing June 22nd. She played here before. The Cannabis, Franklin, Tennessee. And then June 15th, she's played here before. Tuesday, LA Taps in Nashville.
The Cabana, you mean?
Yep. And then she's playing, June 14th, 21st, and the 22nd. On Tuesday, he's played here before the Belcourt Taps in Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, you get again on June 28th on Tuesday, so I must really like her there. This is a new place. Saturday, June 12th, the Grand Old RV Resorts in it's in GOUPLOTTSVILLE in Tennessee. And then June 11th, Friday at Mike's Bar and Grill in Clarksville, Tennessee. And then June 25th, I've seen this place for O'Neill's Bar and Grill in Clarksville, Tennessee. And she's got some other. And then Saturday again on June 19th at the Grand Old RV Resort in Oopslettsville. I never heard that place. Have you?
In Oopsville? That sounds like a mistake.
No, it's
Get it? That sounds like a mistake. Oopsville.
Say that. You're pretty good
I'm
with
not
spelling.
feeding into this one.
Goopslotsville.
Goopslotsville?
I never heard of it. GOUPLOTTSVILLE. There's too many letters.
Goopslotsville.
Never heard of that place. So, anyways, that's the. Like I said, next week I'm gonna have some more April Cushman dates, but the it's too messed up and scribbled, so I shall redo it for next week.
Yeah.
Thank God for next week.
Right. Well, yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I want to announce one more thing.
Please.
Crystal LaCoss, I heard the other day, will not be at the 603 Bar and Grill this Sunday. all you Crystal LaCoss fans.
So he announces where you won't be Sunday.
Well, it was announced the other day, but I thought it'd give everybody a heads up again.
But
no, this is the. Is this? No, this isn't the first time I've said this.
Said what?
No, nothing.
Oh, but don't you have something tonight?
No, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. What do you have tomorrow night?
I'm playing at Central Ale House 9 to 1.
Yes, yes. All right.
Excellent.
Just want to remind people. Of
My
that.
first headliner at that club.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Good, good, good. All right. Well, we're at the top of the hour. We need to take a break. What was the name of that April Cushman song, Eric?
Oh, Ain't No Stopping You.
Ain't No Stopping You. I think we should play that because I haven't heard it.
Yeah, it's doing very well from what I hear.
And what do you want? And we'll play an Amanda McCarthy song, too.
Excellent.
You just have to promise not to cry. What did you want to hear?
Well, San Diego.
San Diego?
I've got a blast.
Make sure I can. You got to go?
Yeah,
You just don't want to see Eric cry. I understand.
totally.
It is uncomfortable.
All right. Thanks for dropping by.
All right, Christian. Thank you.
All
You want to
right.
plug anything before you go, or
Yeah, I'll be at Central Ale House 9 to 1 tomorrow, playing R&B music. We got hookahs outside. We got fire pits. Come on down. We got what's that game? Beanbag.
Beanbag?
Toss. And yeah.
Very good. Very good.
I think they call that cornhole.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Cornhole, yeah.
All right. All
Whatever
right.
it is, they'll have fun.
All right, Christian, also known as DJ Reckless. Thank you so much. All right, he's got a blast. But yeah, so we're gonna play. We'll play this April Cushman and Amanda McCarthy, and then we'll be back. The great Eazy-G Eric Cagney is with us here. Stick around for hour number 2. Matt Connarton Unleashed. Don't go away. Welcome back, everybody. We are way into hour number 2, numero dos of Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. Streaming at WMNHradio.org and on the Matt Connarton Unleashed Facebook page. And, of course, you can go to my website, mattconnerton.com, for all of your live streaming options, social media links, contact info, show archives, etc. Hello to our friends at Raw Talk Online. It is Thursday, June 10, 2021, and I am not alone at the news desk. There he is, Eazy-G, Eric Cagney.
Oh, yeah, if Scott Roberts is still listening, I found out the dates for Glendale, but we won't talk about that for a while because it's the end of summer.
The end of summer. Ooh, I don't even want to think about the end of summer.
It's right. Oh, it's right before the great Peter White's birthday.
Oh, very good.
Because he always gets in this crazy argument with his daughter that is not his birthday's in the summer.
Uh-huh.
His daughter will always say, no, it's fall, but it'll go back and forth. She used to be on the air.
Right.
Way back in the day.
Absolutely. Yes, yes. Let's see. I do want to remind you, of course, we are proudly sponsored by the Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan right across the street. Now, Trivia Night tonight is canceled, but you can still go there and enjoy some delicious food and beverage. All kinds of great stuff going on there. Please follow the Hop Knot on social media. Friday nights, our friend Grant Lampton plays there. He's doing a residency there. They have Sunday brunch. They have all kinds of things planned for Juneteenth weekend, the weekend of June 19th. So we really look forward to that. Lots of great stuff going on there. Great food, great service. A wonderful family that owns and operates it. The Hop Knot. You've been to the Hop Knot, Eazy-G.
Yeah, a couple times. Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
I like the Hop Knot pretzel.
Yes.
Sandwich.
Yes. No, they have a lot of really great food there. If you'd like to get in with a call, you can call us at 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connarton or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com. And Eric, so what ended up now? We weren't able to stay for the whole thing. What was the Saturday was the Relay for Life.
Oh, yeah, Relay for Life. Yep.
In Concord. And
phone call.
we have a call. I do want to ask you though about your
we'll get back to that. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to ask you about your
Maybe it's
fundraising.
Ron.
Oh, could be. Let's
We're just about ready to have the phone go ding-a-ding.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Oh, this is Crazy Joe.
Crazy Joe, how are you, my friend?
Yes, I'm doing good. I heard that James Cagney called into the show earlier.
Yes, he did. A little bit of a mixed message from James Cagney. He kept calling me a dirty rat, but he also wished me, said he hoped I had a nice day. So I was a little confused.
The guy sounded awful familiar, but
he did sound familiar, Eric. You're right.
Yes, I understand that. Well, I've been holding out on you guys for a long time. I know, Matt, that you're a master hypnotist.
Yes.
Which is your certification with the New Hampshire Board of Mental Hygiene and Health.
Something like that. Close enough.
I'm a certifiable, besides being crazy, a certifiable master dead riser.
Oh.
So I have the ability to rise the dead, and I noticed that James Cagney's voice sounded a little similar to mine, but I did some, traditional African raise of the dead chants. I can't go into it too much because then other people might rise up. So that's the deal, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Wow. Sounds really scary there, Crazy Joe.
Wow. All right, so you have raised James Cagney from the dead.
Right.
Okay.
And I am certifiable by the famous laboratories of Count Dracula in Transylvania. I went to the course there, and Count Dracula was one of my instructors.
Wow. All right. That's well, I'll tell you what, we're learning all kinds of new things about you, Crazy Joe. That's remarkable.
Yeah, maybe
Well, I'm sorry if I held out for that long. I do apologize to all the great people of the state of New Hampshire for holding out my abilities. But, you know, Matt, your abilities are pretty awesome, too. You know, I hope you don't sell yourself short.
Well, no, I mean, thank you for that. Although, even with my abilities, I am not a dead riser. I cannot raise the dead, but thank you.
Well, I when I was younger, I did travel a little bit around the island of Haiti, where they're experts in that kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, if you remember the James Bond movies, one of the culprits against James Bond got risen from the dead.
Oh, wow. Well, that's
right.
Wow, really? All right. Well, that's exciting. All right, Crazy Joe.
Yeah. And I just want to say, your was that Eazy-G, the one with the bald head there? Is that Eazy-G?
Well,
yeah, bald head. Yeah.
He's not actually bald.
No,
actually, his hairline is quite impressive, but he likes to shave his head in the summertime.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
I just want to say what a handsome, sexy young man you are.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, he appreciates it.
I wish I was there to give you a big hug and squeeze your muscles.
Oh, boy.
It'd be hard to get your hands around those muscles. He's got some pretty big guns there, but he is a user of anabolic steroids.
Yeah.
Wow. How fast can he do the 50-yard dash in then with those steroids?
Ooh, good question.
I don't know.
He was moving pretty quick at the Relay for Life. He was moving around that track pretty quick. We were impressed. And I'm actually serious. We were impressed.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I did speak to Mike Pellatella of Sunbeam Mall.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about
that. And I told him to contact the big boss there. I want to be your co-host.
Oh, no kidding. Well, that you kind of have to.
That's right. I think you and I could be a great sensation on MNHA. Yeah, if I said that right.
Oh, no.
So you see, I'm planning some big things for the station, even though I shouldn't be that.
Wow. Well, that's amazing.
I think you and I are going to tear it up.
Wow.
Terrestrial style.
Tear it up. I think that's what the young people say now. They say tear it up. Right, Eazy-G?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's right.
Well, actually, that's one of the old-time sayings, like ride on or power to the right.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I just, I do my best to try to sound young and hip to get that young, hip demographic.
I think you do a great job of being young and hip. I think I might have said that, but in a different wording the other day.
Thank you.
You know, and you do look young and hip, and you got big muscles too.
Thank you. Well, I don't like to, I don't like to show off too much. I wouldn't wear one of those muscle shirts that Eazy-G wears, but I let my physique speak for itself.
Yeah, it's very manly. Like like you could come into New York City and you could probably push around a few people that
probably
they decide to, bother you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they wouldn't bother me any. They would know better. They would see me coming and they would know better, right? Eazy-G, because I'd bring Eazy-G with me, right?
Are you a New York Islanders fan, Crazy Joe?
I hate hockey
Oh,
because
all
I
right.
can't see the puck.
Yeah, they crushed the Bruins last night. They ended their season.
They lost last night? Why, those of...
The Bruins lost. The Islanders kicked their butts.
Oh,
6-2.
the Bruins lost, so they clinched it. Okay, so like the sports announcer on Channel 4 said, they're halfway to the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, they're playing Tampa Bay now, but Tampa Bay is the defending Stanley Cup champion, so we shall see.
Who is the defending Stanley Cup champions?
Tampa
it was
Bay.
the Bruins, because I don't follow hockey. You have to
Tampa Bay.
excuse my ignorance.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they won the Super Bowl.
Oh, Tampa Bay, okay.
They won
wow.
they won the
A
hockey.
lot of Florida teams are in the sports
They
news
almost
these
won the
days, you know?
baseball, too. They almost won the
Beating
baseball.
the crap out of New York teams.
Yep.
Wow. Well, anyway, with that said, before I wear out my welcome, I'm glad, to talk to you guys. You guys are like my friends, And Mike said that I'm starting to have a few fans out there, which I can't believe because I'm really not a nice guy sometimes. I mean, I am and I'm not, I mean, things get me really frustrated.
Yeah.
Maybe in one of my shows you'll hear a different side of me and you'll be like, whoa, that's Crazy Joe, the same guy that calls into the station who's such a nice guy and shows his gentlemanly skill.
Right. Well, I've seen some of your videos, yes.
Oh, yeah, they're terrible.
They're fun to
I'm
watch,
going to promote them more, though.
but they're still
so
entertaining.
bad.
They're still entertaining. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm glad, and Matt, that's the magic between us, that you saw something that nobody else saw. So I think that the people in New Hampshire, in your great station, should really appreciate that you have this degree in figuring people out.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
You know what I mean, Matt? I mean,
Yeah.
you're the man.
Well, I appreciate
We
that.
all have hidden talents.
And Eazy-G is very handsome. I want to squeeze his muscle. Maybe I'll get him in a headlock.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I'd be careful about putting him in a headlock. He's got that big forehead. He'll hurt you.
I know that. That's why I like it. It's very juicy and tender.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
Wow, I bet you've never heard that
Like a
before,
grapefruit.
Eazy-G.
You know what I mean?
No.
You see a grapefruit and
Uh-huh, yeah.
I want to get into that because it's
This is getting
big
a little.
and
This is
luscious
getting a
and
little
juicy.
too crazy.
Wow, yeah. I think you're starting to...
Well, it's Eazy-G. They don't call me crazy for nothing. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah.
You expect me to act normal here?
Yeah.
You had a good point there, Crazy Joe.
Some of this stuff might be good for your other show, Matt.
You're right. Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to doing Joe's Rock and Roll Power Hour on IPMNation.com, of course. That's Matt's station. And we're going to play some of the greatest hard rock blues you ever heard, from just a sort of bands that you never even heard of. There's one band I'm going to play. I saw them. They were pretty good. Black Coffee. I mean, you ever heard of a band called Black Coffee?
That's a good name for a band, actually. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never
So
heard
we're
of
going
that.
to play that and some other bands, and I can't tell you, I'm jumping out of my skin, guys. I'm jumping out of my freaking skin. I'm so excited, and I owe my life, my broadcast life, to Mr. Matt, who has saved me from obscurity. But I was struggling, and I was going to make something of myself one way or the other, but Matt has made it so easy. And, Matt is the man, and every time I call in, I will always say something kind to Mr. Matt because he has rescued me from obscurity.
Oh,
I mean, I was a nobody.
Oh.
I still am.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Crazy
Thank
Joe.
you, guys.
All right, thank you for the call, my friend. We'll talk soon.
You're more than welcome. Thank you,
All
Matt.
right, all right.
And Eazy-G. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, that's our friend Crazy Joe from New York City.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, well, he's crazy. That's why it's in his name.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's legally allowed to call himself that if it wasn't.
Yeah, he's crazy, right?
Right. Okay, so the Relay for Life was Saturday.
Oh, yeah, what's that? Yeah.
Now, you're still, we should tell people, you're still able to raise money even though the event itself is past. You're still...
I've still raised money. I haven't raised any money recently, but, yeah, I'm still taking donations, yep.
And that goes through August?
End of August, yep.
End of August, okay.
Yep.
And what are you up to now for a total?
Same was Oh, another phone call. Yeah.
Wow.
$2,311.
That is amazing.
It is amazing.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, Matt, Ron. How
Hey.
you doing, Eazy-G?
Hey, Ron.
I just want to say, man, you give Crazy Joe a minute, and he takes 10. The guy really knows how to hold on to a microphone.
Oh, he is crazy.
That's right. He is crazy, Ron, you know?
He is crazy. All righty.
Yeah.
And I noticed even on the other couple of days that he was on the air, I was like, all right. But just my point. That's all.
All right,
Just
Ron.
want to, you know, what's the word? I can't say the word I want to say. I just wanted to complain. That's the word I wanted to say. I'll say complain.
Well, you know, he's not
All right, guys.
All right, Ron. Thank you for the call.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Doesn't sound to me like Ron is a fan of Crazy Joe.
Not everybody is.
Well, you know, he's a divisive character. You know, I like Crazy Joe. Obviously, Mike Pelopita from Queen City Cabinetry, one of our fine sponsors here at WMNH. Mike is a fan of Crazy Joe. But you know,
I heard from that guy overseas there that works for the for Jesus there. What's his name there?
Father Bruno.
Or his other guy there. His brother. It was Johnny. What's his name again? Oh boy.
Q?
No, not Q, but the
Q kind of sounded like
the guy that was the working for Jesus there.
I just think of Father Bruno.
Wasn't there another guy too that called?
I don't think so. I'm not sure who you mean.
All right, we haven't heard from. It's funny when I think of that character you just said, and then I think of Q. They kind of sound alike.
Right.
I wonder if it's the same person.
Kind of like Crazy Joe and James Cagney sounded alike.
I wonder if it's the same person.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if we're breaking the fourth wall here, but
we haven't heard.
Almost sounds like the same person.
Peter in the chat room says, "I think Crazy Joe is going to like it here." We haven't heard from Father Bruno in a very long time.
Right.
In a very long time. But no, but I want to make sure people know how they can donate and where the money goes.
The American Cancer Society. You go to my Facebook page, you find the Relay for Life post and hit donate if you still choose. And it's also on the Matt Connarton Unleashed Facebook page.
Yep. We have shared it out. Yes. Yep. And were you there for the entire event on Saturday?
Yeah. At the end, they have the luminaires there, I believe, and they have those little little things that light it up. What do you call it? Like, not a magnet, but a something to light something up in the dark.
I don't know.
They put it in the bags to light it up.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean, but
a little light thing they put in the bag.
Yeah.
So you walk around the track and you look at all the names. It was hundreds of names.
Now, we were very impressed, Eric. Did you even need the walker that day? You were so full of energy the way you were
I definitely need the walker,
track.
yeah.
But you were moving around that track at light speed.
Yeah, I probably going a little too fast.
Oh, really? Why? Were you feeling it the next day?
No, but Peter White's always telling me, you go too fast on that walker. So.
Oh, right.
I remember yesterday I went to get some exercise at the mall, and I think I should have stayed home because when I got back, the humidity was so high that on the way back from the bus station to where I live, I was so hot. Oh.
Yeah.
I should have stayed home that day. So.
Yeah.
A mental note, don't do that again.
It's supposed to, obviously it's not quite as hot today. And then I think as we progress into the weekend, it's supposed to be in the 70s.
Right. But it was a little too hot to go out yesterday. I should have stayed home.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got off the bus. It was like, oh my God, it was so hot out.
By the way, a couple programming notes. Coming up tonight at 6 p.m., immediately after this show, which is why, if you want to get in with a call, do it soon at 603-250-6007. But the weekly Die On is live at 6 p.m. right here on WMNH 95.3. Tomorrow, Friday, of course, we're here 4 to 6. And then at 6 p.m. is Granite State of Mind with Rob Azevedo. And then tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m., Retro Spectrum Radio with Paulie C. And this week, Paul and Dan and I will be joined by Ryan Gorman. So we look forward to that. So that'll be a lot of fun. Peter White's asking, where'd Eazy get that shirt? Sweet. Where did you get that shirt, Eazy-G?
I think I got it at Walmart, I believe.
Yeah, Walmart.
Yep.
So I could. So if Peter wanted to, he could go to Walmart and get a shirt just like that.
Yes, he could.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. I think if you wear that out consistently, before long, it'll catch on. Everybody will be wearing those.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So you're looking forward to, so will you be listening tomorrow night, Retro Spectrum Radio with Paulie C?
I usually tune in, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think you were our first official guest.
I stayed awake for the whole time.
On that program, and you did stay awake the entire time. We were very impressed.
So did Texas Mike.
That's right. When we know Ryan Gorman will be able to stay awake because I don't think he sleeps.
Yeah.
He doesn't strike me as a sleeper.
Not a good thing.
Yeah. He says he only sleeps like 4 hours a night, but some people, that's all they require. There's such a thing as, they're called short sleepers, and they're people who just, the way their biochemistry is, they only need 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night. You, on the other hand, you've been yawning throughout the entire show today.
Yeah, this is falling apart, I guess.
Oh, my goodness. No, actually, you look good. You look healthy. You look good. Yeah, I noticed when you walked in, Sometimes you look a little worse for wear, but this week you look pretty good. You look strong.
Oh, thank you.
Strong like bull.
You don't look too bad yourself.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you for picking up on that. I was fishing for a compliment there. I appreciate it. Yes.
And the way Crazy Joe was going, it sounded like it was almost a discussion for your other show.
I know, right?
On the paid wall there.
Yes, behind the paywall. You're referring to my other show, Matt Connarton Unsheathed, which is, of course, not carried here on WMNH, but is only available on the dark web, and I'm legally prohibited from telling you how to find it. And yes, it is behind a paywall.
Yeah, it's funny because that guy Q called up. He was talking about the was it dark state or?
The deep state.
Yeah, people were talking about that on the radio the other day.
Yeah.
That's a true thing, I guess.
Well, I'm sure if you listen to Clyde Lewis, right? I'm sure he talks about it all the time.
Yeah, he was all fired up about COVID the other day.
Oh, what was he saying about it?
Nothing good.
Well, there's not much good to say about COVID, but is he a COVID denier?
I think sometimes he is.
He seems like he would be. I'm sure he's an anti-masker and all of that nonsense.
I have a feeling that he is. Yep.
Yeah.
Like to stir it up.
Yeah. Likes to stir it up.
But yeah, I think he's a 2-time cancer survivor, though.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he's had a lot of bad luck with his health. Either once or twice, and I think his wife had cancer, too.
Oh my goodness.
That's no joke.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
He's
not.
had a lot of trouble with his health, matter of fact.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, I certainly don't wish that on anyone, or
of course not.
Won't make fun of that. But he is he's a little crazy.
Oh, he definitely has been there for a long time.
Clyde Lewis, yeah. Hey, speaking of crazy, just really quickly before we run out of time, Jenny sent me this article earlier. This is from Salon.com. GOP Rep Louis Gohmert, who's a congressman, mocked after asking if National Forest Service can alter the Earth's orbit. It says here, and by the way, Louis Gohmert, Republican of Texas, he keeps getting reelected. It seems like he's been around forever, and he's always struck me as a bit different. It says here, Louis Gohmert sought on Wednesday at a congressional hearing to understand whether or not the U.S. Forest Service or Bureau of Land Management can shift the moon's orbit. The question posed by Gohmert was thereafter quickly mocked by Twitter users, which made it a trending topic on the platform throughout the day. Gohmert stated while questioning Forest Service Supervisor Jennifer Eberlin at the virtual hearing, quote, "I understand from what's been testified to, the Forest Service and BLM, Bureau of Land Management, not Black Lives Matter, you want very much to work on climate change. I was informed by the past director of NASA that they have found that the moon's orbit is changing slightly, and so is the Earth's orbit around the sun, and we know there's been significant solar flare activity. Also, is there anything the National Forest Service or BLM can do to change the course of the moon's orbit or the Earth's orbit around the sun? Obviously, that would have profound effects on our climate." What do you think, Eberlin, however you say that name, what do you think the response was, Eazy-G?
I don't know.
Do you think it's possible to alter the orbit of the Earth or the moon?
Anything's possible, I guess.
Okay. Eberlin responded, "I would have to follow up with you on that one, Mr. Gohmert." Very diplomatic.
I know when Kevin Garnett won the championship in 2008 for the Celtics there, he had lost so many times in Minnesota in the first round. When they won, they yelled it out about 8 times. Anything is possible.
Right. So based on the experience and the exclamation of Kevin Garnett, you said?
Yep.
You would say that it is, based on that, it is possible, in theory, that...
Yeah, I seen him play down at the arena one time in front of a packed crowd.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And he's one of the best Celtic players in the history of Celtics.
So based on what you know of Kevin Garnett, you would say that it is possible to alter the orbit of
they call it the big ticket
of the Earth or the Moon.
He would motivate himself. He would hit his head on, they have the basketball thing, the little extension down there.
Uh-huh.
He would hit his head there a couple times to motivate himself before the game.
Do you think
get him all worked up?
Do you think now, based on what you've shared with us, do you think it's possible that Kevin Garnett could be used to somehow alter the orbit of the Moon or the Earth?
You never know.
Right.
He's retired now, so.
Right. Well, now that he's retired,
a Hall of Famer.
Well, I mean, if he's retired, he probably has time. We could test that out. Maybe we could try to. Perhaps there's a way that scientists could harness Kevin Garnett in a way that would alter the orbit of the Earth or the Moon.
Yeah. The more I think about it, it's probably not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. All right. I liked your theory. I mean, I thought it had merit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will actually, we'll begin to wrap up because the Weekly Die-On is coming up next at 6 p.m. And I need a few minutes to kind of wipe everything down. The pandemic is not over. We are still in the COVID era, although we've done very, very well with it here in New Hampshire. You've been fully vaccinated for a number of weeks now, right, Eric?
I believe so.
I can't remember. Did you say you had any side effects from the vaccine? I can't remember. I know we talked about it. But
I don't really think so. No.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't think so.
When I had mine in both cases, I just got very, very tired. But
that's what I've heard.
But we've done very well in the Northeast, and there was some news today. Our governor, Chris Sununu, has ended the state of emergency, or has announced that it is about to expire here in New Hampshire. So no more state of emergency here, which I think is appropriate because, as I said, we've done very well in the Northeast. If you look at a map of where vaccinations and presumably herd immunity is beginning to take hold, it's mostly states where Biden won. Because those are the states where you have a majority of people who believe in science.
Yeah, the funny is that a lot of kids are getting sick from COVID, not dying, but
yeah.
Wow.
The variants, it appears, and we don't have time to get into it, but it appears that some of these variants, and there's this new Delta variant, which is now in New Hampshire, the variants seem to spread more quickly among children than adults. And children are more likely to get sick with these variants. The good news is the vaccines, from what we know so far, the vaccines continue to be highly effective against the variants and the original strains of COVID that we know about. But the variants do seem to be spreading amongst children very quickly.
I think we'll officially know it's 100% over when they don't give us the COVID update at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
On the news.
Right, yeah.
At least they don't have it at the bottom of the screen anymore. And I guess somebody told me they don't update it in the Union Leader anymore. So.
Oh, okay. Well, Eazy-G, Eric Cagney, thank you so much, my friend. Another stellar entertainment report.
Yeah,
and learned a lot today. I still, like I said, I was very surprised about the goats and the geese and the cows.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were such a farming community.
Yeah, I think we used to be. I don't know about now.
Okay.
A lot of farms are going out of business.
Absolutely. Thank you to Christian LaCoss, DJ Reckless for joining us earlier.
Yep.
And thank you. Let's see. We got a call from Crazy Joe and from James Cagney. Can you believe that?
I got a question. Has Christian LaCoss ever been on the Weekly Die-On?
I don't believe he has. Let's see. And thank you to Jayce Schweiger for calling earlier from Florida. Stick around. The Weekly Die-On will be up next at 6 p.m. tomorrow morning. DJ Midas is going to be on the morning show, right?
Yeah, I guess then you'll be sitting right here at the desk.
Yes.
When he comes in, he sits right here.
DJ Midas, host of Late Night Delight, which you can hear every Saturday and Sunday night, beginning at 12 midnight all the way to 4 a.m. He will be here tomorrow for the morning show with Peter White, which is live weekdays from 7 to 9 a.m. with a replay from 2 to 4 right before this show. So make sure you check that out. And if you missed any part of today's program, it will be up and available in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org and at my website, mattconnarton.com as well. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to everybody in the Facebook live chat. And that's going to do it for now. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Bye, everybody.